Sega.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sonic Shows here with you guys. The next part of our playthrough of the alternate road, the Sonic Frontiers, even though it's not actually the next part. Welcome to Sonic Lost World for the 3DS, because last time we did Sonic Generations for the 3DS. This is the last game in this series, shut up, phone, that I'm going to be doing. So this is going to be very interesting. We are running this on an emulator so that way I can actually record this on the screen. I don't know how this is going to go. Now, this game does actually have certain moments where you have to use motion controls. And emulating motion controls on a device and on a controller that are not meant for motion control at all is a little difficult. Now, I could probably do it, go out and just buy a motion control controller like a Nintendo Switch, Pro controller. But, I really anything like that. Maybe a Wii U Pro controller or even like a Wii. I don't want to do that. That shit's not cheap, especially not for a Switch Pro controller. Well, maybe it's went down a little bit. I actually know the prices off the top of my head. But it's just like, you know what? If push comes to shove, we'll use them. At the very beginning, at least for the majority of this playthrough, we don't have to use it. There's only like 4 instances where we're really going to need it. And they're all in the second half of a game. But I'm going to do my best to try to get through this the best we can. We're not doing the special stages, okay? They actually do require motion controls. The other ones, from what I've tested, I think I might actually be able to work with what I have and get around it. Because right now, and this is in Citra, by the way this is set up, literally I'm using the mouse as the motion controls. I'm not kidding, and it's the funniest thing ever. Like, I know there's a thing with like DS4, but for some reason I can't get it to work, so I'm not gonna fool with it. But we're not gonna have to worry about that, at least for a little bit. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Alright, let's try this again. Thank you! I'll explain it after this cutscene.
Drop the critters, Eggman! If you insist.
Whoa, that's harsh! You'll have to swing back around for it.
Predictable. He must really love those things. We're hit! Whoa! What's that in the clouds?
That must be the Lost Hex. Cool!
Less looking, more landing!
All right, I can land this, but it's gonna be bumpy.
So with that being said, we're about to be thrown into a tutorial level. Now, for whatever fucking reason, I did do a test to try to get to a special stage in order to actually run through and see if I could use the motion controls, and I wanted to delete my file. I hit delete all data, and literally it did fucking nothing. Like, the game would restart, and literally just it did fucking nothing. I hit delete story data, and that worked for some reason. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But welcome to Sonic Lost World for the 3DS to give you a little tutorial level. One of the things you'll notice is that you can homing attack multiple enemies at once. And also we have a run button. If I have to hold the right trigger, Sonic just jogs. If I don't hold it, I think I probably should have started with that. Spin Dash is here, and it's absolutely goated. I think Lost World has one of my favorite renditions of the Spin Dash. And these big springs just take us to different areas. If there's one thing you will know about the 3DS version of this game, a lot of people already don't really like Sonic Lost World, and most people absolutely hate this version of the game. They really don't like it. Personally, this was the first version of the game I bought. This game has a little bit of sentimental value to me. It was the last game my mom bought for me before she passed away. And it's the first game I beat after she passed away. Like, I think I beat this the same night she did pass away. Now, don't think I'm some heartless bastard who just immediately went to playing games after my mom died, bro. I had to cope, brother. I had to cope. And I was at the final boss, and I beat it, bro. I had to cope. Get off my dick, bro. Hopefully none of you guys have had to experience that. Had any of your parents pass away. It is not a fun feeling. But we're not going to be somber here, okay? Those are the rules on this channel, bro. We try not to be sad and depressing, even though most of the content actually is. But there we go. That's it for the tutorial level. It's incredibly simple. And the scoring kind of works, like, point-wise, the exact same as it does in Sonic Generations for the 3DS. I think you're going to get at least 80,000 for an S rank. And material comes back. We ain't seen stuff like that since Sonic Rush Adventure. My mistake.
Oh, stay calm, little guy. Sonic and Tails will get your buddies back. Sonic, did you get those animals back from Eggman?
Just the one container he tossed off his Eggmobile.
Wait a minute. Just the one? Weak. I would have gotten them all back by now.
Save the rest of them.
What? Let me go.
I hate to think what Eggman's doing to those poor things.
I'm on it.
Sonic's on it, guys. Do we trust the blue blur? So we do. So that we are at Windy Hill. But if we come over here, we can actually go to Tails' lab where you'll find some settings. Now, they did, obviously, if you know anything about Sonic Lost World, it has like the RC vehicles. We're probably not going to be full with any of those. But actually, you know what? We might. Because they are in the 3DS version. I don't know if we're going to move using them just yet. Maybe later. I think with some material, you can actually use it. And Tails can craft stuff for you. As well as also upgrading Bro's lab. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what the fuck? The fucking controller started spazzing out. Like, can you, like, not do that? I don't even know if I've even made it this far to upgrading his lab. Oh, I guess it's still material for when I tried to... When I tried to do it from before. Okay, well that's cool, I guess. And then you have settings, and you have this where you can watch movies, and also as a sound test as well. But we'll come check on Tails from time to time. But without any further ado, we are going to head to Zone 1 of Windy Hill. Yes, they're not acts here, they're zones now. Away we go. Red Star Rings are here. This is not a 100% playthrough. Hell, this is barely a functioning playthrough. I feel like I need to go ahead and say that right now. Actually, I did. I made that very clear when we got started. And you see this guy? We do not have to fight this dude. You just walk up here. I feel like the parkour is a lot more... I like the parkour better in this one. And I'm not going to use like an incredible hot take. That was the saying, trying to say the combat is better in the Wii version of Unleashed than like the 360 version. I think I wanted to explain a different way, because now I go back and I watched and it's like, what the fuck were you talking about, dude? Like, what do you mean you think that's better? It clearly isn't better. You just like the way it feels. You like the rush of like the punches feel like they kind of hit a little bit more. Like, bro's not slick, dude. Yeah, there we go. But I will try to collect as many red rings as I can. So we see this little thing over here. These transparent items are not accessible yet. Try coming back later after you progress through the story. Using these items might allow you to discover new things. Will it, though? It was weird running through here without the wisp. is the Wisp are in this game too, but the one thing about Sonic Lost World, the Wisp are here, but they have absolutely no relevance to the story, so they're kind of just shoehorned in here. Like, Sega, come on, are we serious? Like, they're just here. They're here for the sake of being here, because people actually liked Sonic Colors. And the levels in this game are actually pretty long. Like, they're a lot longer than the Wii U version, actually. Like, some of these levels can go on for up to, like, almost 10 minutes. If you don't know what you're doing. Actually, if you don't know what you're doing, they can go on to be 15 to 20 minutes. You can see you have a timer that counts down. The longer stages will have a timer that is up to 25 minutes. Which is insane. But most stages usually, I think the timers, they set it like 15, 20 minutes. But there are definitely some stages that will take up some time. That is very true. I will have to figure out something probably for the motion controls at another day. For games that I'm going to want to do in the future. Because like, I don't really want to go to using camera. I refuse to do it. I don't want to go back to that if I can help it. At least for stuff like this, I don't want to. But anyways, capsule right there. And that is it for Act 1 or Zone 1 of Windy Hill. Yeah, that might take some time to get used to, actually. Wow, I actually got a lower score going through the stage than I did when I just randomly ran through it. That is funny as hell. No, we do not want to go to any of the special stages, bro. So that would lead us to Zone 2. Is there a cutscene before this stage? I genuinely can't remember. I don't think so, no. Gravity pulls things outward here. Thanks. I guess? I don't know. This collar's in a tube. Now we can just 100% spin dash our way through, but you know what? All the moto bugs that are here. What? Nah, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, I don't really care about the caterpillars. So you can just keep doing that. Like, I will say I like the parkour better in this one. This time I do genuinely mean that. I'm not gonna walk that statement back. I know that 100%. That is a foregone conclusion for you boys. As it is just, it feels a lot more responsive and just kind of a little bit more fleshed out. For this version, I didn't charge it up all the way, so unfortunately I have to wait for this guy to fucking... I don't know. Now we have fire. Oh my gosh, no! Are we fucking serious, dude? Can you like get up? Yeah, just kind of spin dashing towards the wall. Actually, will just allow you to touch instead of just running into it like a goober. Not really studying them, yeah. Yeah! Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, because that's definitely how that works. Sonic can just get knocked back and then it immediately goes back to speed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, unfortunately, we can't get that one right now. But only being able to dodge, not dodge. What the heck is a dodge, dude? A jog and dodge, or just jog whenever there's danger nearby, so you don't accidentally just run into something. Full freaking blast. I think that is actually pretty convenient. We're almost at the end here. Bro, oh my, are you serious? Oh my gosh, and it's not modern gaming where you collect your stuff and then you get to keep it. No, because that dude's a freaking goober. Get out of here. Freaking dork. What a bum. Look how, yeah, but look how many lives you already have. You can rack up lives pretty easy in this game. There's just a fire shield. And there we go. That's it for Zone 2 of Windy Hill Zone. Ah, shut the fuck up. Learn how to stand up. No, I don't want to go to a freaking special stage. It is going to ask every time we finish in more than 50 rings, unfortunately. So next up is going to be Zone 3. Now, almost pause this cutscene here, right? Yep.
Transformation 101. Bunnies to badniks. Boom! Instant army. It needs to be a big army if I'm taking over the world below.
You are quite the mighty conqueror.
Yes, yes I am. I conquered you, didn't I? And with your help, I'll not only rule the world, I'll finally destroy that blue nuisance, Sonic.
Eggman wants the little hedgehog destroyed.
Yeah, well, I feel like destroying something.
That's what I like about you, Zaz. Always ready for a fight, even before you know what you're fighting.
You bet! Bring it on and I'll rip it up!
Win or lose, I'll learn something about our enemy.
But will you, though? So next up, Zone 3 of Windy Hill. So every stage in this... Wow, it's a good thing I picked up his ring, because I just completely forgot that was a fucking thing. Oh my God. You can't fucking just... Okay, you know what? I'm moving on. So every zone in this game does have one stage that is just fully 2D. And that's the same thing that applied to the original. Or in the Wii U version. I don't know why I said the original, bro. Did y'all hear that? And now Zaz is here. The beginning of when he was actually starting to annoy everybody. Just kidding. Zaz isn't the worst character of all time, but I could really care less about him, honestly. I really could. Section comes through. You got 3 of these sections to worry about. Or he just does this. All he does is just try to hit you with his moon mech. So this is the first section. It is possible, like a perfectly timed jump, that you can actually skip the second section. I've actually done that before, and I've beaten the stage in under like 3.5 minutes. What the? What? Dude, I did not tell you to go that way, bro. What is your... What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What the actual fuck? Why are you going in that direction when I didn't fucking tell you to do that? See, now you're just doing stupid shit, bro. What? Why did he click onto the wall? Bruh, what is happening? Yeah, I don't think I can pull off that skip now. Like I said, I've only ever like pulled that off once. I think it's because it was just perfect timing, and I actually can't jump out of that boost pad. Now, if you're supersonic, if you can get just enough height, you can actually jump over the trigger and make it to the spring that's off screen over here. I have actually done it before. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, okay, almost got crushed. And you just take damage. You don't die if he hits you with this. So there we go. I'm beginning to get into the home stretch of Zone 3 here. Yeah, for some reason, if you're not holding down the Y button, even off of that thing, you will actually take a hit right there. Fell for that all the time way back when. The same thing goes for Sonic Generations 3DS as it does here. Like, I haven't played this version of the game in literally forever. We are just flipping the horizon all around like nobody's business. Okay, how about we actually go down this time? There we go. The last trigger is here now. See, it makes it kind of rough is that the fact that he'll bounce it and then it just immediately is just like, you know, pans back to him, watches him does his laugh thing, and we try it again, and then it does it again. Like, bruh, it takes way too long, bro. And there we go. That's it for Zone 3 of Windy Hill. Yeah, good enough. Not too shabby. What is up with all the low? Barely getting an A rate. Get out of here, bro. Surprisingly, I haven't almost accidentally hit yes yet. But now it is time to go fight the boss.
Hey, I've been looking for you, Baldy McNosehair. Who are your friends?
Friends? These are nobody's friends. They are the Deadly Six, and they are your worst enemies. Zaz, show this blue pest how you do things up here.
With pleasure. I've been itching for a fight all day.
I think you're itching because you need a bath.
Are you disrespecting me?
Maybe.
I'm gonna mess you up!
I'd love to stay and watch him disassemble you, but I have business to attend to.
I know the perfect spot to take care of you.
That's funny, because I know the perfect spot to kick you.
So it's time for a fight. Time to fight Zaz. And the good news is, in this version,
You're going home in a box!
the Deadly Six are just as easy as they are in the Wii U version, if not actually more. If they were pathetic before, they're even more pathetic now, especially if you charge up your homing attack. They are ridiculously easy. So you can charge up this other one right here. Look at that, already dead. Sonic's just packing that kind of punch. And Broken Fly? When could y'all do that? They couldn't even do that for the Metal Virus. There we go. We have defeated Zaz.
Yeah, ace.
There we go. Got ourselves an S rank.
All right, we good to go or what, Tails?
I've built a TV out of paper clips.
Yeah,
And reprogrammed a supercomputer using dishwashing detergent and a toothpick.
I know.
So look, fixing a propeller on a biplane, that's about as difficult as taking a nap.
Okay, I didn't need your whole life story. A simple good to go would have been cool.
All right, good to go!
Cool!
So there we go. The path now opens and leads us to Desert Ruins. But that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. So if you guys are excited to see Sonic Lost World on the 3DS here in the channel, make sure to like button and subscribe to the channel helps out. Yeah, the videos are going to be a lot longer for this playthrough than they were for Sonic Generations on the 3DS. So get ready for that. But anyways, that's all I got for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, peace.